Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. So we had started our masterclass on how to become a social media manager in 2026. If you have not watched that, I would urge you to go and watch it. So yes, I want to turn this camera. So let's start our live. So on today's live, I'm going to teach you. We are hosting a masterclass. So today is day 2 of our masterclass on how to become a social media manager. So if this is something you want, you definitely want to watch till the end. And on today's, I'm going to teach you on how you can be able to get clients as a beginner and how you can be able to strategize yourself when you actually get the clients. That is from the onboarding up to you being able to start working with the client, because there is a process that goes through there. Okay, so let's get started. How do you actually get started in getting clients as a beginner, as a social media manager without experience? First thing is first, you definitely can be able to get clients as a beginner. You just need to put yourself and position yourself in the right places. If you are joining me my live, please don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. I'll be reading your comments as we go on. So the first way in which you can be able to get clients as a beginner without experience is, number one, through Facebook groups. So there are so many Facebook groups of business people, of people helping people, and that is where you can be able to position yourself. Go and join these Facebook groups and start commenting and start reaching out and start looking at the people and the things that are being posted there. You will be able to be shocked how you can get a client. I recently was on one Facebook group, and I was just applying and applying, and I remember there was this lady who reached out to me, and she was like, a friend of mine is looking for a virtual assistant. If you're interested, here is the email address. And I was able to send them my email. They did not respond back, but that is just to show you that actually when you show up in these Facebook groups, you will be able to get these clients to work with you. So it's a matter of you showing up in the right groups, putting on the right content, and just pushing yourself. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to tell people what you actually do, because you will be shocked how many people really want to work with social media managers out there. So you need to go and join Facebook groups that your clients are Especially if you want to work with business people, coaches, content creators, you need to position yourself in those Facebook groups where your clients are on. The second place in which you can be able to get started as a beginner is on LinkedIn. Like I said yesterday, you need to be able to network intentionally, in the sense that when you are sending things like connection, when you are following people on LinkedIn, you need to be able to connect with the right people, because you know that you are positioning yourself to look like uh, an expert in what you do. So you definitely want to be able to connect with the right people who will be able to bring more connections that can be able to help you. You want to be able to comment in their post, and just leave a good comment that actually makes sense. You don't want to leave a comment like congratulations or things. No, you want to be able to leave your expertise, and even if possible, you can also leave a link or your email in case someone is just interested with you. They will literally just take your email, or just be able to click on your link and be able to be directed to the next move. So you want to be able to put yourself out there in the right places. And on LinkedIn, you can also do things like cold pitching. If you have seen someone who is your target customer, client, go out there and pitch to them. And don't pitch and sound like very salesy. You can just be able to pitch to them and tell them, I like the content that you're putting out there. I feel like this can work for you. If you're interested, I can help you. Literally, you have not told them that you want them to employ you. You're just appreciating the kind of thing that they're doing, and you're also offering them something that can help them. And when they see like, oh, you know exactly what you're saying, they'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll appreciate. If you offer them for free, you do like maybe like repurposing their content, or writing a blog post, or just writing something for them. In return, these people can be able to see that you are actually of value, and they will be able to take you to the next level. I reached out to a lady on LinkedIn. I saw her profile. I did a bit of research. I saw she was on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I reached out to her and was like, I have seen your content on YouTube. You are doing amazing. I would like I have seen that you're not posting a lot of shorts. Here is an app that can be able to help you in repurposing, and I have also repurposed this one video for you. If you're interested, I can send it to you. Literally, that one comment made them want to be able to get to know more and to understand more, and that is how I was able to bag in that one person into being able to help them in repurposing their content on YouTube. So that is how you reach out to this kind of people. You don't go telling them, oh, I'm a social media. No, no, no. You give them value first. They see exactly what you are offering, and they see the need for them to have you, and then from there they'll make their own choice of either taking you in or not taking you in. Okay. The other place that you can be able to the other place, hi Catherine, hi R, hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining my live. So the other place in which you can be able to get these clients is on FIVERR. So if you are just a beginner, you want to be able to work with international clients, you can be able to position yourself in FIVERR. It is an online platform where you just go and create a profile about you, talk about what you do, what you sell, the services you offer, and when someone is interested with what you are doing, they will reach out to you and they will want to buy your services. But it can be a bit competitive because most people put themselves out there, but you need to be able to stand out. Especially right now, I will really recommend someone, especially with this season where AI is taking place. If you can be able just to twitch a bit and just be able to offer AI and everything to do with AI in regards to adding to social media management, it will put you ahead of other people. Okay. The other place that I will recommend is our website. It is called We Make Change. So We Make Change is a great website where you get business startups that are actually just beginning. They are looking for volunteers to work with them. I know Not so many people like to work for free, but hear me out. You have never worked with a client, you don't know how to handle a client. If you can be able to offer your services for free for 1 month, for you just to be able to get testimonials, it will not hurt you, instead of you sitting with that service and never actually offering. So go to We Make Change and then reach out to these startups. Be able to go and send your, because they always allow you to rate your resume and all this, your portfolio and everything, and then you can offer a 1 month free trial or 2 months free trial, and after that, you never know, by the time we are stepping into 2026, that startup will be like, we want to work with you, we want to work full time with you, we will pay you this amount of money. That is how you actually build yourself, and that is how you can be able to get clients as a beginner with no experience. So these are the ways in which people get clients to work, and this is how you can be able to start getting your clients to work with. And one thing I said about pitching is you need to pitch by offering a value. Don't pitch in the sense of selling to them. Most people get these pitches 101 times. You want to offer value. You want even to give them a free thing, because people love free things, and then from there they will see that, oh, what if you're offering this thing for free, what if I pay, how much more can you give me? Okay, so when you are dedicating to offer free stuffs, put your A game. Don't just because you're offering it for free, now you will do shady works. Put your A game, and then you will see results come in. Okay, so that is exactly how you can be able to get clients as a social media manager who is just beginning, who is just in their baby steps. Okay, now let's go to the onboarding process, because this can be a bit tricky, especially if you are working as a freelancer. I will leave a link. I will leave a link down to on the descriptions. Let me just place it. I'll leave a link on the descriptions on this video on how uh, on a template of the kind of packages that you can be able to offer, so that it can make work easier for you to know exactly what kind of uh how you can be able to create your own service packages to be able to offer to as a freelancer. Yeah, it's already there. So for someone who is looking, you can just go and look at that link, and then you can come back. Hi, Catherine. Catherine, you're asking where am I from? I'm from Kenya. I'm from Kenya. Yeah, I'm from Kenya. So let's continue. So now that I have given you the concepts on how you can be able to get your clients for free. One thing that I have forgotten is you can also be able to get your clients on the online space. That is by building your personal brand. When you build your personal brand, you will be able to attract the right customers, the right people. We talked about building a personal brand on yesterday's masterclass. I said that when you are starting this course, when you're learning these courses, when you are venturing into taking this social media marketing course, I need you to put yourself out there. I need you to count. I need you to document, show people day one of me learning social media marketing, day two, what I have learned. After 1 week, show people the kind of things you're doing, the kind of projects you are handling, so that you can be able to build trust with people. So by the time you are finishing this class, you will not only have built a community that is following you, you will be able to have built trust, and you'll even find from that community there are some business people who have been following you, they have been seeing what you do. So even when you actually say that I'm a social media manager, this is what I can do, they'll feel free to be able to want to work with you. Okay, so make sure that you build a personal brand on the online space. And without forgetting, this personal brand, when you are building it, make sure that this personal brand you are building on the platform where your customers are. Don't go through the process of building a brand just on a platform that is popular. No. If you know your clients are things to do with B2B, maybe tech, these clients, go to LinkedIn. Focus on LinkedIn and build your brand there. If your brand is on e-commerce and everything, go to places like TikTok and Instagram. Build your brand there. Just choose the platform where your customers are and start focusing on that so that you can be able to attract them, okay? Then you can expand as time goes by. So let's move on to the onboarding process. This is where a lot of freelancers, especially if you want to be able to offer freelancing services, you want to be able to offer social media marketing services as a freelancer, comes in. You need to be able to have an onboarding process. So onboarding is in the sense that you have gotten a potential client, someone who wants to work with you. What is the process that you'll take them through? You're not just going to say, okay, yeah, we can work together and that's it. No, because it takes it has a process. Because if you don't take this process, you will end up messing yourself and you'll also end up messing your client. So you need to be able to have an onboarding process that can help you to know what you need to do and how you can be able to go through this. Okay, so I'm just going to give you everything from the top. So let's get started. Now that you have landed your first client, you have landed your potential client, what is the process? The first one is you send them on a discovery call. Yeah, you want to be able to know them, you want to be able to understand what they want from you, what are some of the services they may need, what are some of the things they may need from you. So on the purpose of discovery call is to understand the client's business, audience, goals, and current struggles. So this can be done on places like Zoom or Google Meeting so that it can actually look professional. What are some of the questions you need to ask? There are things to do. So some of the questions you need to ask on discovery call is, what does your business do? What is your target audience? One thing is, when a business person does not know their target audience, it is a red flag, because they cannot be bringing you in and they do not know who their target audience is. They need to be able to have this in mind. So that is always a red flag when a business person does not know who their target audience is. Another thing is, what are their current marketing goals? What social media platforms are they currently using? What are their biggest challenge with social media? So these are some of the questions you can be able to ask them in the discovery call. It is just a way for you to understand them, for you to know if they are actually the right potential people you can be able to work with. Step number 2 is the branding and social media proposal. This is where now you present your customized service options and prices. So now is when you send them your packages, what you actually offer, the things you offer in your packages, so that they can see if it's something they are willing to work with, if it's something they want to work with, so that they can choose the one they want you to they are willing to pay for you to be able to work with. Like I said, that template is down here on the descriptions below. The third thing is, after they have chosen the kind of package they are comfortable with and they are willing to pay, the third thing is now the contract drafting and signing up. You do not want to start any job. You do not want to start any you do not want to start with any client if you have not put a contract and sign up, because this messes so many people. You want to be able to place a contract that holds you and your customer accountable in case of anything. So this the contracts can be things to do with payment terms, confidential clause, content ownership, and all these things. So these are the things that need to be on the contract. You do not want to start any you do not want to start any you do not want to start offering any services if you have not sent them your contract. And you can be able to create contracts either on Canva, because Canva they have those templates, or on Google Docs. So before we head on everywhere, all this, the onboarding process kit, I have been able to create this onboarding process kit that you can be able to get it for yourself. I will be linking it on this video down here, so you don't have to struggle. If you just want to make work easier for you, you will be able to get it on the descriptions down here below at an affordable price. Okay, the fourth one is the welcoming sequence. Now that they have signed up, they have agreed to the terms and the conditions that you have sent to them. Now you actually now send them a welcome sequence. This is just to welcome them and appreciate them. So it will be a welcoming email and a bit of what they need to expect. So it's just a welcoming email to thank them for taking you in and allowing you to be able to be their social media manager and all this. And then we move on to the fifth one, which is the client's questionnaire. Collect important brand information. You want to be able to collect as many information as you can from your client, the things that they want in terms of their business overview, their target audience, their brand voice, their brand tone, their visual preference, their competitors, their content goals, their KPIs, all this. You want to be able to understand and get all this. You need to create a questionnaire for all your clients. It can vary differently, but most of the questions relate, so you don't have to be creating all the time. That's why you just need a template, and you can get it down here. I'll be leaving that link down here below. So if you just want to create for yourself, you can create it on a place like Google Form. It's a great place to be able to create things like questionnaires, and it's very easy and very fast to get started with. Then the other one is the social media marketing strategy. You want to be able to give them the strategy. You want to be able to share with them, now that they have given you the question, the things and everything. Now you want to give them the strategy in which you will be following, in which you will be, it's like a blueprint that is going to guide you on exactly the for you to be able to achieve what it is that they want for their business. So in the social media marketing strategy, it helps you to know the target platform and posting frequency, so you can be able to know what are the platforms that you'd be posting, how frequently will you be posting, what are some of the hashtags, will you be using paid ads, or will you just be using organic. There is a lot that goes into the social media marketing strategy, and that is also something you need to also consider. Another one is the content approval process. Now that you have given them the strategy, and you have given them what exactly you will be doing, you now go through the hard work. The hard work is now you going through the content and what are some of the things that you people will be handling. And after that, after doing all the content and everything, there is the approval stage where the client needs to approve whatever you have created, either if it's the editing, the kind of videos you have edited, the carousels, the post. If they approve whatever whatever work you have done, you can be able to go ahead and post. So all this literally can literally take you up to 14 to 30 days after you get your first potential client. You see, so many people make the mistake of you get a client today, you're expecting that you get a client, like let's say on 20th, not 20th, on 29, you're expecting to start to post on the first of that month. It will not work. You will literally fail, you and that client. You will not get the results you want. Okay, so make sure that you have this process. It takes time. Other people go through the extent of having even to meet one on one. So it's a long process, because if you don't put these things in place, they will hurt you at the end of the day. They will hurt you, they will hurt your clients' performance. So you definitely want to make sure you do all this. You send them, the clients approve. That is when you now start posting. Literally, all these things have taken time. Like you can see, the process, the onboarding, the coming up with the content, the approval and everything, it has taken process. But after now you have posted and everything, you guys are on the same page, it will now be easier, because now you guys can be able to, you guys can be able to be doing it on a monthly basis. And I really, really, really recommend people, especially when it comes to your contract, make sure that at least this contract will bind your client for 3 months. You want to make sure that that contract binds them to be able to work with you at least on the minimal for 3 months, because it will give you time for you to be able to understand this client, and for them to be able to for you to be able to understand their content. Because you get other clients who are working with you for the first month, they are not seeing the results, they want to go out, and that is where you will never see the progress. Because when you go to the monthly reports and analysis, you will not be able to understand. So you need to give yourself at least 3 months. So in your contract, you can put something like, you will not be able to terminate this and for the next 3 months, so that it can give you time, and also give you time to see what is working for your client and what is not working. So this is something you want to consider when you are creating your contract, so that it can make work easier for you and for your client. I hope up to here someone is getting and you are understanding. If you are joining me, please do not forget to like, do not forget to comment. I really want to read your comments. I don't know if you guys are quiet because you are understanding, or you're just trying to, be polite. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who has joined my live. Thank you very much. I hope you're learning something. We are in our masterclass. This is day 2 of us learning about social media marketing and how to become a social media manager in 2026. So you want to be part of this. So up to here, I hope you guys have acquired something. Let me look at what we are heading on, because today we were supposed to handle 3 things. The first one was how to get clients, which we have handled. We're also supposed to handle the onboarding process. So that kit of the onboarding process is a long one, but trust me, it will help you. And I have gone ahead to create this template for you, so that when you are just done with your courses, you don't have to go through this process of having to create it, because it will take a lot of time. So you will be able to get the template down here on the descriptions below. Okay, yeah. So let's settle the last one, which is how to set up and grow your business. Now that you have been able to go through the onboarding process, you have landed your first client. Yay, I'm excited about it. Now, how do we build this business to be something that will be bringing money to us on a monthly basis, so that we don't have to go back to where we are? How do you actually make this work. So first of all is you need to be able, like I said, you need to be consistently building a personal brand on the online space. That is something that will save you. When you build a personal brand, it will be able to attract for you more clients organically without you having to struggle a lot, because you will be showing people, you will be sharing content, and people will be seeing you and they will be interested. So when you're creating content and telling people, I'm a social media manager, welcome to a day in the life of a social media manager. This is what I do as a social media manager, as a mom of two running my social media management business. People will be interested. Those who want services from you, they will reach out to you. Those who want you to teach them, you can actually be able to teach them. So before I forget, there's something I had to say. When you are building your personal brand, you'll be able to attract a community, and the community can be people who want to learn. Maybe they feel like you have inspired them. They'll be like, where did you learn? How did you learn? That is where you need to be an expert. You need to be able to sell to them. And how do you sell to them? You don't have to start by creating courses when you yourself do not know how to create. You can be able to start selling to them things like, you can be able to create things like affiliate marketing links on places like where you have learned. Either you learned on Udemy, you learned on Coursera. You can take affiliate links. You can join the affiliate programs on these online platforms, e-learning platforms. Get the links there and then place them. So every time someone asks you, where did you learn your social media marketing, you can just tell them, I learned on Coursera, I learned on Udemy. The link is on my bio, the link is on my descriptions. And when they go, they take those courses, they buy those courses, you actually get a commission. So you'll be making money, an extra income out of something you just shared with people and told people that they can reach out to. Another way in which you can be able to start selling is literally by creating simple templates. So you can create templates like Pinterest templates, Instagram templates, that you can be able to sell to business people. There are some business people who are like, maybe they can be able to handle their own social media, but when it comes to creating things like those templates and everything, it takes time. So you can be able to create templates, you can be able to create flyers, posters, because maybe they may just be needing very simple things. They don't need a social media manager, but this small task they may need someone to create for them. So you can create things like flyers, a one-time job, sell to them. You can create templates and sell to them. That is how you can be able to make an extra income and make extra money out of offering this out of just you beginning your social media marketing business. Okay, so that's what I just wanted to tell you. So when it comes to setting up and growing your social media marketing business, number one is, I said, you need to build your personal brand, because it will be the one that will skyrocket you, it will be the one that will speak for you. Number two is, I will urge you to start building your email list. I talked about building an email list yesterday, but let me just emphasize on it. You want to be able to grow a business. You just don't want to be having one client and another. You want to be able to build this business in the extent that to even reach a point where you can be able to employ other social media managers to bring them into your business, so that they can be able to offer their services and you pay them, and then you remain with some extra money. So how do you get started? By building an email list and growing that email list so that you can start selling to them. And when it comes to building an email list, you just need to be strategic about it. First of all is, you need to be able to understand, what kind of email list are you building? Are you building because you are attracting business people? If it's business people, create freebies that can help them. Things like some of the prompts that they can use in ChatGPT to be able to get more content ideas. business people can be interested with this. Create a freebie that they are in need of. And how do you come up with creating a freebie? In fact, what is a freebie? You know, someone is like, what is a freebie? So this is a free product that you actually offer for free, and in return someone will give you their email. So how do they give you their email? So you actually join an email marketing platform like ConvertKit. I mean, I have my email list on ConvertKit. You can also go through Bravo, AWeber. I'll leave a link to them, to those email marketing platforms down here. Join the one that you're comfortable with. We have MailChimp. Join the one you're comfortable with. Then from there, you can be able to create a freebie on Canva. So it can be a checklist, it can be a questionnaire, just whatever you can create. Not a questionnaire, because you're not asking them questions, but it's a matter of just you offering them something. So create that freebie, and then you will link it on your email marketing platform, and then you will start promoting it. So every time you are creating content, you can tell them, if you're interested in this, you can get the freebie down here below. You can get the ebook, you can get whatever it is, the checklist and everything on the descriptions on my bio. And then you grow your email list slowly by slowly, and from there you start nurturing them. Nurturing them is by you actually taking them through the process of sending them a newsletter at least once a week. Once a week, you're sending them newsletters, and this is not something very complicated, because email marketing is not complicated as long as you put the right strategies to in place. So let's say things like writing emails. ChatGPT can help you. You just need to be, or you need to look at your content. Let's say you have been creating content on LinkedIn, then there's a post that went viral. Literally, you can use that post that went viral as an email and send to your potential client, to your potential email list. So you don't have to be going overthinking, what will I write on my email? No, just look around you. If it's a TikTok video that went viral, you can take the information there, write it as an email and send it to your email list, and grow your email list. And then from there, after you have grown your email list to a number that you want, you can start selling to them. Even out of 500 people in your email list, if you get 10 people to react and 10 people to actually take the action of either buying or booking your services, literally you will have made progress, instead of you just sitting and hoping that the algorithm of YouTube will save you, or of any social media platform. So stop overthinking, put yourself into email marketing, and you will see the progress. Up to this point, I hope you are enjoying. one thing about creating emails and platforms, it can really look like a big job, and so many people feel intimidated while doing email marketing. But I have created a system, an AI automation system that really makes work easier for you. You can be able to collect leads, you can be able to collect leads, you can be able to collect email platforms, and you can be able to segment up to 5 emails that can go to your potential clients immediately after uh, after they have signed up with your onboarding process. So if you're interested, if you are someone who is trying to build their email list, or someone who wants to be able to build their email list and they do not want to go through a long process, I have created an AI automation system that can help as business person in making work easier for them. So if you are one of those people who is interested, you can be able to book my AI automation services down here, and I will walk you through, and we can be able to build that system for your business. Okay, so up to this point, I hope you can be able to see. So when you want to scale your business to the next level, you can be able to start by not just offering services. You can make extra money through affiliate marketing, like I said. You can also be able to build a business in the extent of now selling. You can be able now to reach a point where you can be able to be training other people into being social media managers and offering them social media management courses and teaching them. That is also another way in which you can be able to make money and scale your business as a social media manager. Another way in which you can be able to also scale up is through selling digital products. So instead of you just teaching people, you can offer online courses, create online courses, place them on places like Teachable, School, Skillshare, and start selling to them. It will really make add an extra income. You can also start creating digital products and selling, either digital products to help people in learning or digital products to help business people in expanding and growing their social media marketing platforms. So those are some of the ways in which you can be able to make and scale your business as a social media manager. And if you want to go bigger and beyond, you can go to the extent of even you signing up with places like Bluehost. Bluehost will allow you to be able to create your website, and literally right now is the right time for you to be able to join Bluehost, where you can be able to get a good discount during this November Black Friday. They are giving you a discount. So if you want to be able to join them, literally now is the right time for you to join Bluehost. I'll leave a link to Bluehost down here on the descriptions. It is They are giving you a discount at a great price in this time of November. So you want to build a website, you want to be able to grow your website so that you can be able to attract potential clients, then Bluehost can be a great place to build your website, start blogging, start teaching people, start placing your courses there, and actually building your courses on your website. And then another thing is you need to have a great mindset when you are venturing into building your social media business. One thing is you need to be very consistent, and you need to be someone who is willing to learn every single time. Social media changes every single time. So you definitely want to be out there learning, improving, and always being ahead of other people. You just don't want to focus on whatever you had learned, because social media is changing, AI is coming, things are just turning up. So you definitely want to be on top by actually learning. I will recommend someone to you follow people who are dealing with social media marketing, and also people are outside your industry that can be able to relate with your business, and then try and learn from them, try and grow from them. Like for me, I was able to learn things to do with AI automation out of just curiosity and just wanting to know what is this AI and how can I be able to benefit, and how can I be able to add it onto the services that I'm offering. And if you are interested, if you are a business person who is looking to simplify their workflow, you want to be able to grow leads, you want to be able to get organic leads, you want to be able to uh, you want to be able to have a flawless email marketing, an email marketing sequence for you. You want to be able to have flawless content marketing workflow. I can be able to be the person for you. You can book my AI virtual assistant services down here on the descriptions, and I will help you to create systems that will help you in making the workflow easier and faster using AI tools that are available. So being able to learn and being willing to put yourself out there is what will make you and scale your business, your social media business, to the next level. So I hope this masterclass has been something that you have come out of it with knowledge, and I hope someone is actually going just to take that step of learning. They're going to take that step of taking that online course on Coursera, taking that initiative to actually put themselves down to learn and acquire these social media marketing skills. By the time 2026 is coming, you will be someone and a force to reckon with, because people will not be able to identify if this is the person that we knew before, because you have elevated yourself by learning a skill. And skills are the most important things that will help you in this time and era in 2026. And I normally advocate mostly for women to learn, because it will help you. Instead of you just staying at home the whole day, you can be able to make an extra income on social media marketing, and be able to even teach other women into venturing into social media marketing. Okay, so I hope you have learned something in this series. I hope you are going to do your level best and continue pushing on in learning. And if you have found value, if you have learned something, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to like. Tomorrow we are going into a different series. Like I said, this week it's back to back to back to back. So tomorrow you want to be here, the same time, same place. Tomorrow we'll be learning about email marketing for beginners. This is something I have seen many people are searching, especially in terms of the kind of content I'm creating. I have seen that video is going a bit higher because people are interested in email marketing. So if you are one of those people who wants to learn about email marketing, you want to be able to understand what email marketing is, you want to be here tomorrow. We will be learning about where you can be able to learn email marketing, what are some of the things you need to understand about email marketing and all this. And for someone who is asking, why am I teaching and why? Because this is email marketing, social media marketing, virtual assistant. These are the three skills that I have been able to learn on the online space and have been able to acquire, and I'm willing to teach other people and walk through walk other people through it, because I have been in that process, and that's why I want to teach other people so that they can be able to go through that process. And if it will help them, it's okay. But my intention is just to help a woman. My intention is just to help a girl out there to be able to build a financial chain that can be able to help them grow and can be able to help them get extra income out of the skills they learn. So 2025 does not have to end without you having a skill. Make sure you learn a skill and make sure you acquire a skill. So I hope to see you tomorrow on our next masterclass of email marketing for beginners. You do not want to miss. And if you have missed this one, don't worry, the videos and everything will be on my channel, so you can be able to come and watch anytime. Okay? Okay. So thank you. Till next time. Bye bye. See you. It will help you instead of you just staying at home the whole day. You can be able to make an extra income with social media marketing and be